Hello, my name is Ralph, and welcome back to my weight loss journey to the gym, week 6. This is part 2. I realized it's been a week. I thought I uploaded this video a while ago, and I just realized today, as I'm getting ready to edit and upload week 7, that I never uploaded or finished. I even did, edited the second part of week 6. You guys only got the first day of my exercises. You didn't even get the rest of the week. So that's what we're doing now. So here we go. Then day 2 is pull. And like I said, I did pull yesterday or Saturday, but the gym closes at noon. And when I woke up Saturday morning, I was not feeling good at all. So I was thinking I might not make it into the gym. And it was like 11:30, I started feeling okay, so I thought maybe I'll just go in there and I'll do the exercises that I have to do at the gym. And I was talking to the lady and she's like, oh no, you can, as long as you're in here before we close, I don't mind you staying, as long as you let me know so I can lock the doors again once you leave. It's like, oh, okay. And then I started getting to the end and I was like, I've already been here for 45 minutes longer than their closing time is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I already feel bad enough as it is with making them stay as late as they had to stay, because I was literally the only person in the gym at that point. I was the only person working out. So I didn't finish the day. Not only that, but like the curls, did those on Friday with Sarah. We did regular curls, we did hammer curls, we did W curls, we did lunge curls. Oh, those sucked. There was so much that we did. It hurt so bad, but we did a lot of curls on Friday, so I felt like I could skip most of my curls on Saturday. So day 2 is pull. Warm up again with the cardio. Like I said, I was already at the gym late, so I didn't do the 10-minute cardio. I forgot to put this in here. I didn't do the 10-minute cardio warm-up that I normally do. Instead, I just went straight down to the weight room and went straight to work in the weight room. But I did the cardio later outside of the gym on my own time. And it was just, I went for a 30-minute walk. So it was actually 30 minutes walking, but that's not as hard as the 10-minute stationary bike that I normally do. I wasn't nearly as gassed as when I do the stationary bike, but it was I still got the cardio in. Table pull-ups, kind of like doing a regular pull-up, or I would do them this way, kind of doing a regular pull-up, but instead of hanging and pulling yourself up, you lay on your back with a bar about full extension height, and then you have your head slightly above the bar. So say the bar's, you want the bar to be like here, and your head up here. So you're laying on your back, and then you pull yourself off the ground and hold it, and then lower yourself back down. So on Tuesday, I was doing it, and I had my legs extended straight out, so only my heels stayed on the ground, and I could only pull myself halfway up. I couldn't get all the way up, and I was only able to do that 4 times, because at the moment I weigh quite a bit and I still can't lift myself completely. Obviously pull-ups, I can barely even hold myself on the bar to try to do a pull-up and just dangle there. There's no way I can actually do a pull-up. So the goal is to work up to doing pull-ups, as many as possible. And then deadlift, 3x10, 115 pounds, barbell rows. I don't know why I did dumbbell rows instead, thinking that was the right exercise. I was being dumb that day. Barbell is like the full extension, the full bar, the like the weight bench, the bench press bar. Using that, putting weights on the sides, but I did dumbbell rows instead, which it does the same thing. It's just not. Well, I guess it doesn't really do the same. I don't know. I'm not an expert at these things. I just do what I'm horrible at these things. My brain is just done. Anyways, I did dumbbell rows on Tuesday instead of doing barbell rows, and I wrote it down like I did barbell rows, then later realized I didn't do barbell rows, I did dumbbell rows. And it wasn't wide grip, it was just a regular barbell or dumbbell rows. Yeah. I didn't do the underhand close grip because I found that on Saturday to do. And then I went on to do lat pull, dumbbell shrugs, which is holding heavy weights, one weight in each hand, and then just shrugging up and holding for, I held it for a count of 5 and then slowly went back down and did that 3 sets of 10 with 40 pounds in each hand. Bicep curls, three sets of 20, the slow, 1 second up, hold, 2 seconds down, slow and methodical, and my biceps still hurt from yesterday and the day before. But 3 sets of 10 at 20 pounds, W curls, which is you just go out to the side with it and you go this way instead of just straight up. Hammer curl is instead of having your wrist out like this, you hold it like this and go up and down like you're swinging a hammer. Preacher curl it's a machine that has a pad that's slanted kind of like this, and it's got that funny shaped W bar on it, and you get on the machine and you grip the bar really close to the center, so your hands are like this far apart, and you have the pad up in your armpits, and then you just do curls, and that's the preacher curl. And then cable curl is once again using the Kaiser machine and doing curls with cable pressure. I've added planks to every day after the fact because of, like I said, I realized my core needs work. So as you can see, I've done 2 days of this. Didn't do the preacher curls, cable curls, and obviously can't do pull-ups yet on day 2. Day 3 is leg day. Leg day is a lot of fun for me. I added in these last 3 exercises: abduction, adduction, dumbbell step-ups, and planks, so 4 exercises. I added all those in after the fact with these ones. So on leg day, I don't do the 10-minute cardio warm-up because I'm already going to be pushing my legs to near exhaustion. So instead, I warm up with free squats, which is basically just squat down, stand back up, squat down, stand back up, with no weight at all. And I do that 3 sets of 10. That's my warm-up. And then do squats. I did 115 pounds, mostly because I can do a lot more weight than this, muscle-wise, but it's the connective tissue and the joints and stuff. I have to build those back up to where they get strong enough to where they can support my muscles and continue to work without injuring myself while doing this stuff, because nothing's worse than a knee injury. There is nothing worse than a knee injury. Personally, I've been very lucky and I haven't had a knee injury yet, knock on wood. I've had no knee injuries yet. My knees do kind of hurt a little bit, but I kind of associate that to my weight, because when I've been down in weight, my knees kind of stop hurting, but when I go up in weight, they hurt. So I kind of associate that with my weight. Leg press. That's the sled machine where you lay down and you push the sled up and then back down and up and down and up and down. That's the leg press. With that, I'm gonna put 190 pounds on that. I also did calf press, which is so you have the leg press here. A lot of leg press machines, there's a gap where you can put basically the balls of your feet, your toes, on the sled, and then just use your calves and push by extending your toes. So did that, and then leg curls or hamstring curls, whatever you want to call them. Lunges, I actually saved these for last, although this is where they should have been. I may just move them down to last because I hate lunges. Lunges suck. I hate them. I don't do weight on them right now because, like I said, working on the connective tissue and the joints, making sure that they're strong enough and working them to where they're getting used to bending down that far again. And lunges are horrible. I hate them. I hate them. But 4 sets of 10. I hate them, but I got to do them. Calf raises, I grabbed a couple of dumbbells in each hand, and I'm real slow. And once on the first one, once my heels are off the ground, I generally don't let my heels go back down all the way down again. I keep my heels slightly off the ground, so that way my calf is constantly under tension. And time under tension is how you really get really good gains. At least for me, that's what's working for me. I can feel it every day, and it's not like injury pain. It's that really good, I guess it's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. And I get that DOMS feeling when I do this stuff, time under tension. Then leg extensions, the leg curls is where you lay on your stomach and you curl your feet up like this. Leg extensions is where you're sitting and you extend your legs out in front of you like this. And that was Wednesday. That was my Wednesday exercise. I'm abduction and adduction. There's this machine where it looks like it's a forced split machine. It looks like it's going to force you to do the splits. But it's basically you sit in the machine with pads either on the outside, so on the outside or the inside of your legs, and you have weights and you pull your legs together. If the pads are on the inside, you pull your knees together. So it's working on the inner muscle of your thighs and your quads, or your hamstrings and your quads, not your thighs and your squat. Whatever. Your legs. It works on the inner muscles of your legs, above the knee, below the hips, and that's what it works on. Abduction and adduction. It works on those muscles there, and it's an exercise that, like for me, it's going to be helpful with my knees because I was told that the way that the way that I walk and the way I do things has slightly pulled my kneecap to the outside. So like my right kneecap is slightly to the right, and it's not quite in that groove where your kneecap is supposed to sit, where it moves smoothly back and forth without the pain. So I have it's hanging off to the side a little bit and rubbing against the bone, which that's not something that you necessarily need surgery for unless it gets really, really bad. I'm nowhere near that point yet. The way that you fix that is you strengthen the inner leg muscles, the inside of the leg, and it'll pull the kneecap back because the outer part of my leg is stronger because I kind of duck walk a little bit. My toes are pointed out, which I need to fix and get them pointed straight instead of out. But that's abduction and adduction, and then dumbbell step-ups is something that I decided I want to start doing in order to help with my calves, because no matter what I do with my calves, I don't feel it doesn't feel like I'm doing enough with them yet. So dumbbell step-ups, basically you make a step, you hold some dumbbells, you step up onto it, then you step back down. It's basically like going up and down on a stair. A single step on the stair over and over again, but I'm going to do that with some weight, and then obviously ending the day with plank. And that is, day 4 being cardio and rest. That is my 4-day program. I started that this week. I really liked it. I really liked it a lot. I told you guys last weekend that I had made this and that I was going to try it out and see how things went and decide if I was going to keep doing it. I'm definitely going to keep doing it. But obviously I have to make a little tweak with Sunday being cardio and rest because the gym is closed and I can't do, obviously a lot of these exercises that I have to do for any of these days requires equipment that I don't have access to at home. So that is what I did this week. That is everything I did this week, except my exercises with Sarah, which like I said, a lot of curls. We did lunge curls and just lots of leg exercises, what she calls monster walks, which is kind of like a basketball defensive shuffle where you squat down and then just go side to move to your left and then move back to your right and slow and methodical, staying squatted down like you're defending somebody in basketball. And then duck walk, which is a slide step forward where you go like this and just zigzag back and forth, slide step facing forward, and you just slide step. And those two exercises were the warm-ups, along with I think we did a couple squats as well, just to get our legs going. And then we went straight into the curls and stuff like that. And then she brought out this new piece of equipment that hadn't been used yet, and it's a sled. And you put weight on it, and then you push it, and then you turn it around with a cable that's attached to it, and you pull it back. And that was a huge cardio workout, and it was hard. It was, man, I was exhausted once that was all said and done. But good thing, I dropped down to 388 pounds, but this time I was at 388 pounds after I had eaten, after I had drank a full one of these guys, a 40-ounce bottle of water. I also had coffee. And so I had already consumed food and drank water and drank coffee, and I was down to 388 pounds exactly on the nose, which means that I was probably down to, without the food and water, I was probably down to more like 386, 387. So I've actually lost an additional weight. Now the goal going to next Friday, or actually it's going to be Thursday this week, but my next meeting with Sarah, the goal is to not go back up. I want to either see, I would prefer to see another decrease in weight, but at bare minimum, staying at 388 pounds. So progress, like I said, I am showing muscle definition that I didn't have before. So that's progress too. And I'm feeling really good, like mentally and physically. I feel great. I feel really, really good. I still get pretty winded when doing certain exercises and stuff like that, or walking for extended periods of time. So cardio is still an issue for me, but I'm working on it, and we'll get there eventually. This video has rambled on for an extended period of time, extremely long period of time. But I hope this stuff, just realized I tripped you guys out with my recording stuff. I hope that you guys like this stuff. I hope it helps motivate you guys, gives you guys some ideas on some exercises that you guys can do and things like that. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support and the love you guys send me. Love you guys a bunch. If you like this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, because when you ring that bell, you get notifications every time I post new videos, which I do daily. See you guys next time. Until then, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rofnum signing off. Bye-bye!